Hey everybody, welcome to Hair Tunes, raw, real, and diverse hair education, tips, and tricks. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey everybody, and welcome to my first long format video. So this is my girlfriend Lori, and we have been best friends since we were 14 years old, if you can believe that. She worked for me for a little bit, but she always lets me do whatever I want. So usually I balayage her. But this time I'm like, well, let's try something different. So I love her in warm tones and rose golds, but she does work in the office now. So she has to keep it a little bit not so crazy on the hair. So I'm going in and highlighting her first. I do need to do her root touch up and everything, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight her. And I'm going to do big chunky weaves because I feel that gives more dimension. I'm going to use my foils. I'm going to use Lift 9 by Megix 10 and Olaplex inside my Megix 10. And I'm going to work up the head. And I'm not going to talk this whole thing because it's 12 minutes long. So I'll play a little music in between, hopefully. So I would love all your guys' opinion on my first long format video too. So I'm just going ahead and applying all of this up the head in a diagonal back, feathering it towards the top. Now this board I'm using is made by Nomad Hair Pro, and they are from Australia. So if you use my name, Elyse Rox, you'll get a 20% off discount. So just be patient because they do come from Australia. So again, that's how I put the foil on my board. So I pick up the board, I put the foil on, and then I butter my board. And I'm just going to let that hair fall right over it so I get more penetration of color, more saturation of color. As you notice, I really lay the lightener on thick because you're going to get more lift the thicker it is. Also, the thinner the section. So I try not to go too crazy, but if I do paint both sides just to get that lift up, or I butter my board. So I'll let you guys watch a little bit more, and we're going to get to the front of the face here in a second. As you notice, when I fold my foils, I don't fold them multiple times. I only do it once. So now we're going to start applying her color around the face. I like to do a diagonal back and apply my lightener really, really close because I am going to color melt her. And now a lot of people might not do it this way, but this is the way I do it. So I'm just here to share my tips and tricks. I've been doing hair for 30 plus years, and this is the way I do things. So I'm just here to share all the love. So I do a pivot off the temple. So like almost like a pie shape off the temple when I lay my foils in on the side. And these are all previously recorded for like Instagram and TikTok. So if you guys don't follow me over there, be sure to follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. So I'm just going to go ahead and do an angle back in the front to give that really bold front money piece. Now, because they were filmed for TikTok and Instagram, it's hard to kind of fit them in this ratio. So bear with me, guys. I'm trying to salvage all the footage I have to give you guys as much information as I can give out. So we're going to just go ahead and diagonal back that whole top section, split from her part all the way down the back. And you'll see what I mean here in a second, guys. So again, just working diagonal back on the other side of the head. I'm going to process this for probably about 35, 40 minutes. And I want to lift her to at least a level 8 because I want to use the gold in the hair for my rose gold formula. So just applying all this, and we're going to let it process. And then we're going to rinse it. We're going to stop oxidation with Malibu C Deox. And all the links will be down in the description, guys. So we're going to stop oxidation with Malibu C Deox, and I'll give her one light shampoo, and I'll give her a really light blow dry, and then I'm going to apply her root shade and her color melt. So here I am just going to travel around the head in a pivoting sort of section, like pie shapes. The wider bits are going to be towards the bottom. The more narrower bits are going to be towards the top. And I'm going to do that completely around the whole crown of the head, even when I get to the top back, which a lot of people are like, what do I do back here? Because you're going to leave the darkness underneath to let that light piece just really lay over like the shelf of it. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish off my perimeter. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a ton of tip outs. Now remember guys, I speed this up, so I'm not beating her up. I just speed it up for your viewing pleasure. So just going in and doing some teasy lights. This is a legit technique, where you tease the hair, and people ask me a lot why I tease it, because it diffuses the line of demarcation. And we just want to bring some boldness to the ends of her hair. Now, the reason I do these tip outs is just to get that really bold end going on, so I can get a lot of brightness around the face. I don't want that foiled look. I want a balayage look. So after this is done processing, I'm going to rinse her, and I am going to stop oxidation. I'm going to give her a light shampoo, and then I'm going to do her roots, and then I'm going to pull her color through on the highlights after we lifted them all up. So just going to go ahead with my Power Painter, still using my Lift 9 with Megix 10. I love this stuff. It processes 9 levels in 45 minutes, and it's got so much good stuff in there. Plus I have my Olaplex. I just love it so much. So guys, coming up here is her color melt and her root touch up. So on her roots, I'm using Megix 10, which is a 10-minute color that does not overdevelop if you leave it on too long. And I use 6.45 and 5.7 in Megix 10. And through her ends, I am going to pull 103 with red concentrate and a Scotia 6.66, and I'm going to add Morph into it. And what Morph does is make the color an acidic gloss, so it kills the ammonia in the ends color, because I don't want to like blow open her cuticle, and I really like to do things safe and slowly. So I'm going to just blend these two together. So like I said, applying her base color, and then I'm going to go through and I am going to pull her ends color, this rosy gold color. So I mixed a red and a gold together. And guys, this hair is going to give me some problems. It's going to keep falling over and it's going to drive me crazy. But I don't like to smush things down. And I am using my Fermar wet brush as my favorite blending brush. When you smush things down, you wind up causing lines and creases. So I always put that other foil there to protect the hair from flipping over onto the other hair. So all these little tricks I've learned over the years. So guys, just enjoy that color melt. I'm just going to work it through the hair, blurring away any lines. I always say, like, that is nothing that like 6N can't fix. And it's like a little joke with us hairdressers, because seriously, if you guys mess up, you could just probably throw a little bit of like 6 or 7N on there just to blur away anything that, like, say if your foil bled or something, it's like not the end of the world. So guys, I just want to say thanks again for watching and hanging in there, this 13-minute video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can follow me on all the social platforms at Elyse Rox or elyserox00 on Instagram. So I'm going to leave you guys with some more music, and we'll come towards the end here really soon. As you guys notice, I comb and I comb and I comb, and that really is what gives like such an amazing and great blend. You also notice that I separate the front section of the hair so I can just leave that more bold, or maybe leave it on for a little bit of a less time, just depending on what I want to do at the time. And I'm going to work that again through with my brush, and I'm going to comb the heck out of it. So blending those two colors together creates like a third tone. So guys, the ending is finally here. Oh, there it is. I absolutely love it. Lori always loves it. I've been doing her hair a little rose gold for a while now because of her current job situation. But I want to thank you guys again so much for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And follow me again at elyserox00 on Instagram or Elyse Rox on TikTok. Thanks again so much. Have a great one, guys. Bye. And if you're wanting more of this content, just be sure to stay tuned for my online subscription.